Hello, beautiful people. Blue skies again above Vilnius, and we're gathered here to read price, to find trading setups, to learn from me about algorithmic price delivery. And as always, I'm here, Ignas. I'm from Daily Pips, and I'm very happy to have you all here with me. If you're wondering where can you start, how to start trading, where to begin, maybe how to improve, I'm here to help. And let's dive into this straight away. I'm actually gonna switch the scenery for you right away because I'm in a trade currently. And I have that very nice word written on my chart which says random. Which kind of is, right? Is this pushed to the upside random? Oh, for a lot of people it is. Not for us though. We do this day in, day out, every week, every day, and it literally never stops. So I'm in a long for Nasdaq. I took already a partial of this position, which brings me to half of the target that I'm looking at to be gaining throughout the whole day today. And today, not only we've been hit with PPI news announcement at 8:30, we're looking at there's a little bit more news to come in at 10 a.m., which is going to be Fed Chair Powell speaking. But that is happening only in 40 minutes from now. So we're going to read the price, let the market open up, hopefully hit that take profit, right? Which shouldn't be too random. It's quite expected for us. If you've been with me for a while now, you're gonna very much understand what are we looking for, what are we playing here with in terms of the execution itself. And about that, I'm gonna go through in a few seconds with the hope that you guys are doing good, that you guys are doing all right, that you're having a beautiful Tuesday. I am. Just a lot better than it was yesterday. Yesterday's stream was a little bit slow, a little bit frustrating. We started late. We couldn't get the setup going, and let's say it didn't start well. What I don't like about the setup that we're currently in is the SMT on NQ compared to ES. I don't see anything here that should hold or resist the price from moving higher. So I want to see it push and push and push without any retracement, but we're sadly not getting it right now. So we're gonna have to see if I'm gonna close it early or not, but just give me a few seconds to do the final prep work. So we're gonna start digging into this, okay? Okay, I just wanted to check in whether the video is good, whether the audio is good. We're gonna stick to the plan like we do it every single time when we go live. We're just starting with dollar index. And for dollar index, we're looking at something interesting. Well, I'm looking at the chart and I'm realizing that I'm not interested in trading dollar index or any forex pairs today anymore. Why? Because both ends of the market got taken. Not only the market took buy side resting above, it already took away the sell side resting below the current market price. That already says there's nothing else to work with for me. Nothing else that could interest me here. So just real quick, let's go through euro. Let's go through dollar. And just make sure we're not missing out onto anything. Else I taken, buy stops pushed through. Gonna be interesting to see whether this 1 hour fair value gap holds in the price on closing basis. If it does, nothing too shabby out here. If it doesn't push to the upside towards 0.8400 is quite a possibility. That would be cool to see. That would be something I could work with actually. Okay. GU, real quick, coming near. We have an SMT on GU compared to ES. That's the push to the upside. That's up here. That's up now. I wouldn't think so. I think 1.26 hundredths should be on the way. But let's go into the charts and let's go for what we all gathered. Index. Haven't we? Hello, Tiger. Tiger. How are you today, man? How's the coast? How's the coastline? Weather good there. Because I'm getting there on Friday. Excited about that. Oh. Hello, Thomas. Hope you're good. Hope you're having a good day. What I'm watching now on Gus. Hello. So, saying hi to everybody, and let's start digging into the charts. Okay. Amazing. Just came back from the beach. Oh, that's so good. What do you do in the beach? Do you play like volleyball maybe, or beach tennis maybe? What do you do in the beach? So what I'm watching right now, I'm watching these buy-side liquidity pools being left open. However much I wanted sell side to be delivered today during the session, we're probably not gonna get that because we already received that delivery. Sorry, use my English. We already received that delivery during. Oh snap! Snap what? It's just disappeared. I'm sorry about that. Bum. Let's see. Is the setup for you is still good? Yes. You is. Sorry about that, guys. So I wanted to see some sell sides being delivered because of these 15-minute breaker blocks residing right here that we kind of were trying to go short yesterday. Didn't really pan out. Didn't really give us the setup that we wanted. But we got it right here, right now, with a very strong push to the downside. Right now I'm watching this 15 minutes fair value gap. If we close above it, we're gonna look for an inversion buy right away. Without that, I'm not too interested because of this SNT on ES. Okay. Right here, 5-minute chart is doing the work. We're all happy with it. And let's just quickly do one thing. I haven't noted any new day opening gaps this morning, so I'm gonna do that. If you want to join me, find the new day opening gap on InQ. Find a new day opening gap on ES as well. That will be very interesting to monitor throughout the day. Price itself, and where's that new day opening gap? So traded a little bit below it, bounced from big opening gap, and we're currently holding the price above it on ES, below it sadly on NQ. So this is why I don't like the market structure currently too much, because the markets are not too in sync right now. But we're in position. The target on ES was already hit. I'm looking for something similar to be on InQ here. And just so you guys would understand it a little bit better in terms of what I'm watching, is very simple setup where the market manipulated. Okay, market accumulated with here. Market manipulated down to take everybody away from the buys were entered yesterday, maybe earlier last week, and the market opened up with this impulse of 1 minute fair value gap right here, and it is a very simple entry for me. I kind of look for the 50% of the fair value gap to hold in the price. I enter in, just like you see on the smaller screen that I'm sharing with you, and I'm just holding on to it. I had small buy side liquidity pool noted right here, thus I took the partial from the trade. Delete this for a while. Thus I took a partial right here, and now I'm just holding on to the position with a stop loss at break even. Why? Because we have that SMT. The markets are not too in sync. So because of the SMT, the NQ is starting to break a little bit lower, which is not my interest, but since that stop loss is break even, who cares? I don't mind. Okay. Tiger, today just training, but usually we play volleyball. That's good. That's a cool sport to play. Good for you. Good for you. So, a fair value gap here. I think this is going to be the last line of defense for buys, because then afterwards look at how juicy. Can go as deep as that. 18,250.5 with ease. With ease. So right now, the markets are opening up in 1 minute, but Fed Chair Powell is speaking at 10 a.m. I'm not really interested in anything of price delivery before. Right now, the condition is 50-50 for me. Should be for you. So we're gonna let in the next 30 minutes to run. Probably accumulate a little bit more even before the Fed chair goes. And when he walks up onto the stage, we'll rip. Then we're gonna try to catch a small move out of that. Manipulation itself. Okay. Still interested on the same draw on liquidity. Still interested in the same draw on liquidity. This is the last line of defense. If we go below this, the market structure starts breaking for me. So I'm gonna stay honest to myself probably and put my limit order right below those lows. 270.5. 270 sharp. And we're gonna let it rip. Come on. Come on. Let's go. I'm bored, guys. You see, I'm bored because the price is good. I'm bored because we're in a good position to enter. We're in good position to take partials and everything. It becomes exciting when you do silly stuff. It becomes exciting when you're in a market condition that you shouldn't be playing around with. But when it's a good market condition, when you know what the chart is going to do, I literally know it. I'm not in this position because I'm trying to gamble to take a look. Okay, what is the market going to do? Where it's going to drive? And so on and so forth. I literally know what the market is doing. Thus, I'm in this position. And it makes this game so boring. So because I'm boring, I'm full around a little bit. Let's go. I'll go. Stay hydrated though. We have that small opening in terms of a fair value gap with the opening range. But I'm not even too keen of the market going down there. I'd love this to remain open in a way. Because again of that another SMT that we have. We have one more SMT, right? And the market just pinged this for val gap and ran away from this, which is beautiful. I don't want any sticking around. I don't want any consolidation around these levels. I want the market to bounce from here like we just did, push towards our target, and then just let the Powell speaking and coming onto the stage do the work that he wants to do without us participating. Because when he comes onto the stage, I don't know what is going to happen. And because of that fact, I want the market to rip higher, and I want to get out of it as soon as possible. Thus, my stop loss is right below the swing low. And if you want some precision, you should be noting this order block and 50% level of it. Closing bases below it is not too interesting for us anymore. Because of 2 reasons. 3 reasons even. Because the structure is gonna start to break if we start closing below it. Why? Because we have a fair value gap here. This is gonna be nasty. I'm gonna really zoom in here now. And I'm out of this trade, which is cool. And then now I'm gonna try to explain why I mentioned the structure being broken. So let me hide this. Because on paper, this is a bullish entry for us. We have a fair value gap right here. We have an inversion right here. So not only a fair value gap, not only an inversion, we have an order block here. So 3 bullish PDREs just got fucked, just got broken. Market is saying, I don't care. It doesn't care about that neither, just going higher from from what we just noted in terms of bullish PDREs being broken. It's cool though. I hate having drawdown. I hate being in positions that might go against me. So that keeping in mind, we're in. Oh la la! We made $100 today, which is bringing the wick to break even already. We lost what, 85 or something like that yesterday. Made 100 today. $15 of profit. How cool is that? Who's trading though? Who's in position? Who's not? This is becoming kind of unreadable. Yes, that 5-minute structure is old again. 1 minute is just awful, which is cool. Let's see. I'm gonna remove this breaker block because it might start confusing me. Forget about it. So I'm just gonna put it here so I know market is coming from. Why it went lower? Did target buys are right here for liquidity, another buy side liquidity pool. And then might even go to sell side residing below. This is a beautiful run though. From down here to here. 54 handles. Oh my god. This is gonna be in the analysis tomorrow as trade. Again, 15. I just want to look around a little bit. So 15 minutes fair value gap is right here, which we want to see broken in what? In next 7 minutes. We might get that. 5 minutes structure, just like in 1 minute chart. Getting this fair value gap opening up to the upside. All is good. All is brilliant. Outside taken. I don't like what the opening range did here at the 933, 932, whatever. I don't appreciate that. But so far so good. So a very good position. Offered at what? 840-ish today. Sadly, I wasn't able to hold on to it, which is fine. I'm cool with that. I understand the reality of market just kind of going sideways, doing whatever it wants. The next still 21 minutes. Oh yeah, gotta be careful. Thus, I took it off right after this break of structure, because who can say that, okay, this low will be created and it's gonna start pushing here? Like, I don't think this is as random as it gets. I'm not kidding with this being a bottom here and a 5 minutes a week same time. It didn't have to do this. Like there was no need for it. You know, when you get into a fight with somebody and they just go mental and they do something silly, then you go like, did you really have to do that? That's what we got from from NQ in terms of price delivery. Sadly, but it's cool. Chart 10 o'clock. Let's see what next 4 minutes do. I'm very interested to see if this 15 minutes. Let's note that. Valga 15 min. Let's see how we behave there. But 18304 should be your take profit unless you want to hold it. So it's 308.5 ish. This right here, this area, take the trade off. Be happy with it enough. And win enough. Start smiling because you literally took everything you had to take today from the market. How random. Oh yay. Who could have expected this? Oh yay. Okay. So now this is gonna make stuff interesting. Yes, we have that Jerome Powell speech in a bit. But I'm watching dollar index and all that good stuff. Well, can it just continue pushing lower from here? Yes, it can, because it just digged through that new week opening gap that supported the price yesterday and just allowed the market to continue, which is cool. Having that in mind, we might see indices pushing higher from where they are at right now. And I'm just not sure that is to my liking. But if we do, we do. We're gonna have to find positions though to trade with that are gonna be building a entry for us in a premium. It's a little bit dangerous, but we'll see. We'll see how we treat this 15-minute fair value gap. We're gonna see what happens during the speech. Can we get going lower from here? Very much depends now on this 15 minutes closure. I would love the markets to stay in sync. So we continue building up this on both ES and NQ. Love this to kind of be up on ES. That would be cool. If we don't get it, we don't get it. It's fine. But just like always, macro is starting in a few moments, so I want the macro to start showing us structure. Start showing its hand, okay? I'm good, Thomas. I'm good. A lot better than I was yesterday. Let's start there. So, on a good note, yeah. And I'm already with a position booked. So, I went long from this fair value gap, kind of trusting this to be a bottom as well. Took a partial, but sadly I didn't hold on to the full on target at 18,308. Too bad, but it is what it is. Kind of got scared of this swing low. So I saw this inversion, I saw this fair value gap, I saw the market opening up to the upside, and that I kind of trusted this to be almost an entry, and I moved my sell stop loss itself below this low, which got killed, which is fine. We're in a good position already for the day. Oh, it is what it is. I'm starting to glance on my right hand side though. I hope you guys don't mind that. Why? Because I'm watching forex and I'm watching dollar index. I'm trying to understand what. Yeah. Arnes, I don't know if you're in this stream, but I'm literally showing daily chart right now. So Arnes kind of asked in Discord. Ignas kind of asked in a Discord, so what are the actual expectations today? Are we looking for higher prices today? Which is yes, correct. ES is just respecting the daily fair value gap with ease. This is perfect. In Q, not only it respected earlier last week this inversion, now it's trading above this volume imbalance that offered support today as well. So yeah, can this be a top? Why not? What I want to see happening is I want to see these 15-minute. Yeah, I'm lagging off a little bit. Sorry about that. But what I want to see is I want to see the 15-minute fair value gap to be broken to the upside. That would be great. Page not responsive, which is weird, but this is what it is, I guess. So let's wait it out a little. Yep. My charts are dead. I'm sorry about this, guys. I can't do much about it, but exit page, reload. I'm sorry about this. Technical difficulties, let's call it that way. Okay? Hope you don't mind. Technical difficulties fixed. And we're back online. Manipulation PPA, and now distribution. Yes, Thomas. But we have to realize that distribution, so accumulation right here, correct. Manipulation to the downside during the news release, perfect. Distribution, first stage of distribution, second stage of distribution, third stage of distribution. We're done for today. Buy side taken. That's it. Get out of here. Enjoy life. I'm streaming for you, but just leave me alone. Let me be with myself without you guys around here, because the day is over. The whole daily range is delivered. There's nothing that interests us anymore. Let's see. You can find interest points. You can find equal lows like we have below here, and so on and so forth. But there's nothing high probability left in the market. Gun to my head, if I would have to open a trade, I would be looking for a buy. Right? I would be looking for higher prices. But at the same time, there's nothing that interests me. I would say 15 minutes. Buy side liquidity from yesterday. Buy side liquidity from previous days as well. But nothing that really interests me. And my charts are down again. What is happening? Sorry about this, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe I press some sort of button that just confuses the computer or something. I don't know. Never happened before. So we have 8 more minutes till Fed chair speaks. Do we care what he says? No. Do we care where the markets go? No. Do we we just hang out here and not do anything about that would be trading related. Yes, so let's see how Powell's speech will react. Happens. Yeah, that's true. I should use app instead of that. That's a good suggestion, man. I should do that. Yeah, I will get that. Thank you. I'm putting it to my notes actually. Putting it to my notes. Yeah, I can't do it now, sadly, but I'll take a look. Keep this on your chart. 18 to 50.5. Now what interests me in terms of just reading the price, this inversion. Why? Because we had an SMT. Buy side taken, SMT delivered. Is this a short? On paper, yes. Is this a short that we can participate? No. If you need reasons, I'm gonna be repeating myself. Just let me know. I'm happy to do that. But yeah, today is a good day. Boring and slow and precise. Everything that is understandable, everything that is readable, everything that is predictable. I'm gathering my thoughts in a way of what I want to see being delivered during the speech itself. And TradingView crashed again. What is happening? Oh my god. Exit page. Holy. Too bad, but not much I can do, I guess, right now. Yesterday we had launching issues. I couldn't go live. Today we have just being here issues, which is weird as well. Okay. The downside, I'm not in this trade. I'm just gonna mark it. What are we looking at? Outside liquidity pool resting below. You're in a trade, stop loss down here. 10 handles to make 50. What else do you need? But participating in this because our beloved good friend Mr. Market Maker Pet Chair Jerome Powell is speaking. We have to let him do his job. Let him do his thing. Last line of defense here, which is cool. Two minutes to go. I have zero expectations. The only thing that I can say, there's two things that if let's say we wouldn't have this, which is the whole day daily candle probably. Opening, push to the upside. So take a look at actually right here where the market opened up. Market opens up here, pushes to the upside, consolidates up there. Bam! Run to the downside, sell side taken. Continuation higher now. What might happen? So we've done this so far. There's two things that can happen. You can continue pushing higher into these 70s, 80s, and close around this new week opening gap. That's a scenario number one. Scenario number two is that we might just continue lower to take this sell side liquidity pool resting below and close here. Scenario number two. Which one happens today? Looking at the daily candle, scenario number one is more likely, with the market going higher. Are we able to enter a trade from here? No, not at all, because look how much premium we've built in. And we literally just got off for days short end. Oh. Gonna be interesting to read what happens in, let's say, I would like the market to rip for, let's say, 5 minutes or so. Once this speech starts. And then afterwards, about 5 minutes or 10 minutes after 10 a.m., we can start looking for possible entry. 10 seconds. Tomorrow you will not leave us. Ah. I won't, man. I won't. Tomorrow is gonna be fun as well. Tomorrow we have CPI delivering, which is gonna move the markets like they're mental or on speed, you know? Is it bad to trade after this kind of news? No, after the news, please. Especially like we just noticed CPI news event that you don't want to participate right here. Look what kind of beauty. You don't want to participate in the market during the news and before that. That's for sure. Because the news event itself is totally random. Nobody can predict what the market will do during the news release itself. You want to stay away from that. And you want to find a high probability setup. After the news are released into the market. Yep. Is he even on stage? Who's watching? Let me Google it up. Fed Chair Jerome Powell speech. Let's do some digging. Is he even on stage? Watch live. 1 month ago. FOMC. No, not my interest. I don't want to open up random YouTube videos for you guys. Well, is he even on stage? News. Futures slip after hot inflation data. Powell speech in focus. Oh yay, futures slip. And now why nobody's talking that I went long here? Reuters should be writing about this instead of this. This slipped to the downside. Nobody cares about that. Everybody should care about the fact that I went long here. Yeah? I'm being silly, guys. Anywho, I don't even know if he's on stage or not, but who cares? Let's start looking for a setup now. Okay. So back to normal. Is it bad to trade after this kind of news? Yeah. So after the news, please engage. Why not? But you have to realize the fact that everything we wanted to see delivering already delivered today. There's nothing else left that we want to be working with. I made, how much did I do? I made, I made 0.69% on forex today. I made $106 on futures, which in total is, no bragging, just saying it out loud, which in total is 1,003, 5, 9, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, which is about 3,500 in profit today. Do I need more than $3,500 a day? No, I don't, so I'm not touching this. Fuck that. What was the entry mode on trade you took before? So this will sound weird. I don't have a name for this setup, but the only thing that I knew is that delivery is towards these highs because of that power of 3 concept. So I had manipulation right here. Phew, my bad. I had accumulation right here. We had the market slipping for manipulation stage. And then what do we target? A power of 3. We target the move to the upside, right? So you trust the fact that power of 3 is gonna deliver. How many times out of 100 it delivers? It delivers about 85 to 90 times out of 100, right? So what I'm looking for, I'm just looking for a fair value gap. A fair value gap is a point where algo will react. If that fair value gap is the point where the market is going, or the algo is going to react, right here, if this is it, and I'm right, I'm good. If it starts closing below it, I close the trade. What do I have for risk reward? I had about 12, 15, let's say, handles of risk, and my potential profit was 55 handles. I'm taking this every time. I'm taking this 15 times per day if I get offered this. Why? Because I know that draw on liquidity because of power of 3 is going to work the way it does. Second, my risk to reward is 1 to 4 almost, which is insane. Which is crazy. You don't need anything else in your life. You know it. Let's check 5 minutes. Interesting. 1 minute. I'm literally just gonna have to stay all away from this. How far? I'm gonna spend a little bit more time with you, like 20-30 minutes for sure, more. So far, nothing too shabby, nothing to my liking. So entry model, there's no entry model. At least on paper. Maybe I can come up with an entry model like this. It's not the first trade I took like that. But it's just believing that the power of 3 concept is gonna work with accumulation, manipulation, then distribution to the upside. And what you want to see some points where algo should react. You don't want to see supply demand. You don't want to see whatever indicators crossing 38 times like this, right? You don't want to see that. What you want to see a place where the algo should do its work. which is the Farrell gap, 837. So I enter on that, and I believe that if the market closes below 837, I'm wrong. That's it. And I'm becoming excited and loud. Sorry about that. The structure is getting broken. That the possible U2 entry? I don't know. There is an opening at 10:07. No way. We're also having an SMT. And I like these sell side liquidity pulls below. I'm not saying, not trying to give buy. Daily bias is higher. Bias right here. But to read the market, know the SMT. Know the SMT and start looking what the market is going to do because of that. Okay. Have an SMT, very clean, well, very clear SMT. And what do we have lower? Below the market, we have a Farrell gap. It's not too massive, not that big, you know, right? But it's still an opening. So let's see how the market reacts. It can push higher from this with ease, or it can invert. If it's, you know, you know what to do. You're pressing a button there. I'm not indicating anything here. Kind of watching the price, watching it deliver, trying to understand myself what the price might do also. But in my opinion, we should be done for today because every single position we're going to be taking is going to be a little bit weird. The market has delivered. It gave an opportunity to. Makes it very interesting because paper 5 minutes plus a. I'm not taking, not yet. My mind a little bit more interested. Dollar index is just going lower. So we have to consider that. Taking a look at forex pairs now as well. Forex is pushing higher without any indication that it's making a high or a short-term high overall. So this is looking So we have still, what, 2 minutes 40 seconds to see if this is to fail or not. And now 3 minutes, 2, 1. Oh, gonna take it off. Guys. No. I don't see any openings. I don't see, let's say, I don't see anything that would be my model that I could enter from, right? So I still have to wait. And that waiting time is another 2 minutes to see whether that inversion of 5 minutes is gonna hold the price or not. Okay. How's my site coming along? So had a very nice final kind of meeting today in terms of making a final decision of what we want to do. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna be making a course. Kind of, the course is halfway there in terms of me scripting it, filming it, preparing all the material, and then so on and so forth. And the guys who are trading this, you guys should stop gambling. You know who you are. You're literally gambling right now. But I'm gonna be making a course that is gonna be high value but high cost as well. I'm gonna be looking to gather about 10 to 15 people groups that will work with me for a month, 4 times a week. I'm gonna be spending about 2 to 3 hours per day giving them content, speaking to them, having one-on-ones, reading sessions together, reading price together. So it's gonna be high cost but very, very high value. And the goal there will be to kind of give an opportunity for somebody that has kind of no idea how the markets actually work to learn it in a month and start trading already on month 2. So yeah. 8 seconds to go to see if this inversion works or not. Keep an eye on that. We close below. Okay. So let's see if we're gonna get a entry now or not. Okay. So yeah, Tiger, to answer your question, sorry. Site is gonna start very quickly coming along because of that decision of what we really want to do. And us knowing that now, we're just gonna get that done in probably 3 or 4 days from now, which is awesome. I'm very excited about that. Still no openings, still nothing that we can work with, sadly. I'd love to see this inversion offered. There we go. Close below it, please. That's good. Probably already know what does it mean, don't you? Oh no, no inversion. How sad. Too bad. Not gonna be able to touch this now. I really wanted this to properly invert. If I could go short. I think that. Too bad. Why I'm becoming interested in the short is because that dollar index is making a turn. EU is breaking their structure as well. If you take a look at the EU, it is going to offer a EU to 2022 as well. So watch EU for a possible short on, what is it, 5-minute chart. And now inversion being offered on NQ as well. I want the market to come back up here to enter. Before that, I just can't allow myself to. An inversion setup, a setup that I take day in, day out, without much hesitation. Now what we want to see is getting away from here. The sooner it does, the higher probability that the trade is going to be for us. The longer we stall, the harder it becomes to hold on to this. I would love dollar to continue higher from here now as well. Like what it's doing on 5 on 3-minute chart. I'd love it continuously go higher, allowing the market to continuously go lower here. Or sell side liquidity pools resting below. So we have 2 contracts open. What do we have? We have a double bottom here. That's gonna be a partial on this trade. Partial. And then we have a sell side liquidity pool at 250.5. Their buy limit. And that's the position that we're gonna see if we can work with or not. I want this to rip. Why I'm saying that? Because sometimes it's cool that the market stays around, accumulates, and all that good stuff. Here I'm not interested in that because ES is already much lower. ES is kind of saying, listen, there's an SMT, watch out, you know? So I don't want this to accumulate. I want this to... So I want ES to accumulate, but I don't want the NQ to accumulate at all. I want the NQ to go lower to catch up with the 6 sister, in a way, right? Because I want to see both markets moving in tandem for high probability trading conditions. So now, right here, bump. I don't need this at all. Dollar is still doing what we wanted, which is good. And Q though not. Not at all. And if I get killed here, this is gonna be it for the day. The stop loss is literally 50% of the profit we made today, which is good enough. And we got killed, which I'm fine with, because we literally just half of that we made today. But in my opinion, though, we're leaving way too much sell side down here. But at the same time, that you see how places where the markets should be holding in the price, allowing the price to go, allow the price to make a turn, and yada yada, kind of saying fuck it, I don't care about nothing like that. You know, too bad, but it is what it is. That's unexpected. But what was unexpected? Literal. I really wanted to see those outside liquidity pools to get taken away from the market. Too bad. That's gonna be it from me today. I'm gonna preserve capital. I'm gonna stick to the profits I've got. Which is, where are we at? Could be better. Let's be honest. It's cool. No, we took what? We took half. So we were literally up like $100 today, and then we took off 50% of that as a loss here. I really wanted those sell side liquidity pools to be taken, so keep them in mind for a possible retracement, okay? Keep that in mind. We might still get that delivered or not. Who knows? I don't know what is up. But literally, keep that in mind, that there's a possibility of the price still going back there. But at the same time, what you really have to keep in mind is the daily chart. Let me just open that up. Let me show you around. Bam, bam. This pushed for the all-time highs is severe. We called for it during the weekly outlook. Wanted the daily fair value gap level. I see one volume imbalance to offer support as well. This is a low resistance liquidity run right here as well. You always see me drawing stuff like this on a 1 minute chart. Levels like never stay. This is where the market is drawing towards. 1 minute chart. Too bad. You know what is too bad? That I didn't listen to myself. Where I said that every single target is delivered. Where I said, yes, this is a short entry. I'm not taking it because of Powell speaking. I took this. And I already did. Can you make a guess why it's problematic? Because I see it now. One problem is a problem offered than problem number. Didn't trust the S. Second issue, I went short in kind of a discount. My entry was literally way too early. you either want to go short in a premium or even better at the optimal trade entry. And this is just not something that you'd be working on with, not on, with. Oh yeah. My interest now goes to euro. My interest now goes to euro because of this 1 hour for value gap holding in the price. Haha, not really, but that break of structure of 5 minutes. I'm not gonna short this because we're way too late. We're way too deep into the session today. This is the YouTube 2022 panning out with buy select with the pull here, swing low taken, possible short entry. Watch that. How deep can it go? It can literally go into the 15% level with a fair value gap being open right here. Okay. What else do we have? Nothing more. You see, what is that? What are those? This is a brilliant trade that we should have stick to and allow the market to rip without us. But yeah, we didn't. Which we got hurt because of. So with that in mind, guys, I have people trying to talk to me. So with that in mind, I'm gonna say stay safe today. We have CPI delivering tomorrow at 8:30. So we're gonna have to be very, very careful before CPI releases. And tomorrow we're gonna be looking at a very similar situation where I'm gonna be expecting a accumulation before the news release. 8:30 again. Whatever way the market goes during the session, we're gonna be looking for an opposite price delivery, which is gonna be fun. Okay. So see you guys tomorrow. Be careful. Don't overdo this today. We've already in a good situation. Build those good habits. Take those profits within. Okay. Don't overdo this, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Bye.